Parker House is the oldest continuously operated hotel in America. It dates back to the 1800s, and that is where Harvey Parker, who was a local businessman, he actually immigrated from Ireland, saved his pennies, and actually built a really famous restaurant that turned into a hotel. When I first started giving tours in Boston, part of the tour, the finale would be going into the mezzanine level, which is the right by there's the Parker Bar. You go upstairs, and there are multiple reports of people having paranormal experiences at the hotel. Specifically, like there's on the third floor, and there's upper level floors as well with Harvey Parker himself. When I first walked into the hotel, I had what sounded like someone say "welcome" in my ear, and I kind of just brushed it off as, maybe someone said welcome behind me, because there were multiple people in the lobby. So I kind of just brushed it off, but you can kind of hear a voice say welcome like in my ear. So kind of brushed it off, like it's probably just my imagination. Started giving tours, and I would go to the second floor, to the mezzanine level, which is where the Charles Dickens mirror is.
There is what is known as the Charles Dickens mirror. Now it is said if you say Charles Dickens 3 times, something weird will happen. I dare you to say it. Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens.
Mirrors can act as portals to the other side, so you have to be really careful with mirrors. And the story is if you have like 2 mirrors facing each other, it can kind of be like a window to the other side. But I've seen it over and over again with mirrors, especially at haunted locations. It kind of serves as a portal for and when I say portal, it's like a way for the spirits to come in and out from the other side. And what is the other side? I'm not sure. It could be another dimension. It could be just like the spirit realm. I have seen it over and over again where mirrors have been the object, kind of like a spirit board, where it's been used as a means to transport. When you walk into the mezzanine level, like the elevator would mysteriously open, or the lights would flicker, or in the situation with me, I did that myself. I was standing in front of the mirror with my photographer for my book, Ghost of Boston, and he's like, Sam, I'm like, what? And I was kind of standing in front of the mirror, kind of posing for the camera, and he's like, look behind you. There was inhaling and exhaling on the mirror as if someone was breathing on the mirror. And so that kind of gave me the creeps. That was my first experience there. Multiple reports of a shadow figure from that era, and there's also a lot of like residual energy from that hotel. You can just feel it when you walk into the lobby of the Parker House. Charles Dickens stayed at the Parker House along with other luminaries like Edith Wharton stayed there, Mark Twain. That is where Ho Chi Minh actually worked. Malcolm X worked there for a while as well. That's where John F. Kennedy would actually dine with Jacqueline Onassis, and that's where he proposed to her, is at the Parker House. That is also where the Boston cream pie was invented. And there's a lot of history that goes back. And John Wilkes Booth, who assassinated Abraham Lincoln, that's where he stayed there too. So the history alone is just overwhelming. There was one report this is something that was told to me by one of the staffers, that this is one gentleman who refused to pay his bill, and he ran out of the Parker House right in the School Street exit, and as he was leaving to not pay his bill, the mat lifted up and pressed him against the wall. So I guess Harvey Parker really wants to get paid in the afterlife.